As we reflect on the lives of the 12 apostles, we can see that their journey with Jesus was filled with both triumphs and ultimate sacrifices. Today, let's focus on the first 6 apostles who gave their lives for the gospel, starting with the one who was the first to die for Christ. James, the son of Zebedee, was one of the first disciples called by Jesus. A passionate and bold follower, James was part of Jesus' inner circle, along with his brother John and Peter. His zeal for Christ would lead to a tragic yet honorable death. In 44 AD, King Herod Agrippa I ordered James's beheading in Jerusalem, Acts 12:2. James was around 44 to 50 years old at the time. His death was a testament to the early church's struggle and willingness to stand firm in faith, even in the face of death. Next, we remember Philip, who, like many apostles, traveled far to spread the gospel. Tradition tells us that Philip traveled to Hierapolis in modern-day Turkey, where he continued to preach the good news. For his unwavering commitment to the message of Jesus, Philip was crucified around 80 AD. He was approximately 80 years old at the time of his death. His story reflects a lifetime of dedication to the spread of the gospel, and his martyrdom came as no surprise, given his bold proclamation of Christ. Then there is Matthew, the former tax collector who became one of Jesus' disciples. Known for his account of Jesus' life, the Gospel of Matthew, he shared the story of Jesus with a powerful, unique perspective. Tradition holds that Matthew was martyred in Ethiopia, possibly by being stabbed or beheaded. Matthew's life was transformed from a man collecting taxes to a man sharing the riches of God's kingdom, and he continued his mission until the end. He was around 60 to 70 years old at the time of his death. James the Less, son of Alphaeus, is often overshadowed by his more famous counterpart, James the Greater, but his faithfulness was no less significant. This apostle was known for his humble character and commitment to Jesus. Tradition suggests that James the Less was stoned to death or thrown from a height in Jerusalem or Egypt. He was approximately 90 years old at the time of his death. His long life served as a testimony to his deep faith and the endurance required to lead the early church. Thomas, often remembered for his initial doubt, famously declared, "My Lord and my God," John 20:28, after Jesus' resurrection. His bold faith in Jesus led him on a missionary journey to India, where he faced harsh opposition. Thomas was speared to death for his commitment to preaching the gospel in India, around 60 to 70 years old. His life stands as a powerful testament to the fact that no amount of doubt or fear can outweigh the strength of Christ's truth once it is fully embraced. Thaddeus, also known as Jude, was another one of the apostles who spread the message of Jesus. Tradition holds that Thaddeus was martyred in Persia, where he was clubbed to death around 60 to 70 years old. Although his story is less well known, his unwavering dedication to spreading the gospel brought him to the farthest corners of the known world, where he ultimately paid the ultimate price for his faith. Deaths of these first 6 apostles were more than just the endings of their earthly lives. They were sacrifices made for the sake of the gospel. Each apostle, from James the Greater to Thaddeus, demonstrated unwavering faith, even when faced with death. Their sacrifices serve as a powerful reminder to us today of the cost of discipleship and the strength that comes from living out God's call, no matter the cost. These stories inspire us to stand firm in our own faith, knowing that the legacy of these apostles continues to shape the world. If these stories moved you, type Amen in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more powerful insights into the lives of those who followed Jesus to the end.